Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Lord Brandon Stark of the Wall. And in that last episode, Lord Brandon, along with his family and, well, all of the North, faced a devastating loss in his father, King Artos, the Lone Wolf. Now, King Artos was not a good man by any means. He was a hard man who was, forged by ice and forged by the betrayal that his family suffered at the hands of the Boltons early on in his life, the loss of all of his family, really. And King Artos was a man who suffered through that and yet overcame it all. And of course, that was going to leave him as a man who had little room in his heart for kindness. But he certainly reforged the Stark dynasty and rebuilt the North into probably the greatest kingdom of Westeros of this day. And so his loss will certainly be felt. Our mother is still here in Winterfell. We can invite her to our court, and so we shall certainly do so, because I can't imagine our older brother, King Donner, really much cares for her. So that's what we are going to do there. Also, in that last episode, we did complete at least one of the goals that our father had set out for us, and that was to capture some wildling lands north of the wall. We've still got to complete our goal of taking down these wildling kingdoms, King Kyleg, Queen Mole, and even beyond that. Now there's a queen in the Frozen Shore, as well as a king in the Ice Lakes, and then you've got the Magnar of the Thens. The wildlings are certainly solidifying into some pretty powerful kingdoms here. This one's got 14,000 troops. This guy's got 7,000. Ice Lakes, well, they just got their butts kicked. So, but yeah, we are slowly making progress on our goals, and that is good enough. And we've gone into those goals with a newfound sense of purpose, as in the funeral we gained this little bonus here: unrelenting devotion. This character has sworn on the grave of a loved one to become a better ruler. Legitimacy gain +5. This is going to last for 15 years. It's possible during that time. I know some people have mentioned maybe getting rid of the lazy trait. I don't think we're at that point yet, but I do think that events are kind of leaning towards us, perhaps switching this out for something, maybe a little bit later on. So it is something I'll consider, and not something I like to do too often. I do like to roleplay these kind of negative traits, but if the events are strongly suggesting that Lord Paramount Brandon has a newfound sense of purpose, then yeah, who knows? Who knows how that will all play out? Before we jump into things with Brandon here, I was just poking around the map. I noticed a couple small interesting things going on. I mentioned in that last episode how Kingswood had taken over House Faring here, which was pretty cool. You can see that King Daemon Blackfire here has actually grown up to be a zealous, stubborn, chaste, and humble individual. So actually probably somebody who might be favored by the Faith of the Seven, which is actually a rather interesting turn of events. He does still hold King's Landing, which means he holds Baelor's Sept as well, right? So, this is the seat of the High Septon. So, but he's 5,000 gold in debt. So, that maybe evens things out a little bit there. Whereas on the other side, the Targaryens, who did start to make a little bit of a comeback, are ruled by King Haegon Targaryen, who's arbitrary, authoritative, callous, and lustful. So literally the opposites here. King Daemon and King Haegon are as far apart as you could imagine them being. Last but not least, there was one really interesting thing in the Reach, and I think a few of you will probably like this, and that is, look at House Peak. That is a pretty big West March that we're seeing right here. Indeed, the House Peak is ruling the West March. Lord Garth Peak here has taken over for the Tullys. You can see he actually wields Heartsbane, the House Tarly sword, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, House Peak has actually is actually super strong. They've also got this one over here. So yeah, House Peak is probably the second strongest of all of the Reach vassals. You know, only behind the High Towers here. And like this guy, Garth Peak, like look at his traits here. Brilliant strategist. He's a gardener, hunter, overseer, blade master, flexible leader, aggressive attacker, military engineer, milk of the poppy addict, familial kinslayer. He's a knight, of course, a formidable fighter, you know, traveler, ambitious. Yeah, this guy is crazy. His mother was a Tarly, obviously, and so that's where he kind of inherited that through. But yeah, what an interesting turn of events. Ooh, Lord Eston Peak was slain in a duel. I wonder if he was slain by his brother, maybe. Wow, 50 prowess at 65 years of age. That's impressive, man. This guy is crazy. That guy is indeed crazy. You've also got Lord Stefan here of House Hightower. His the Hightower family looks pretty well set up to continue to be, you know, the second power here in the Reach. So yeah, I just wanted to draw attention to that because I know we've got some House Peak fans out here in the comments. So there you go. That is the situation thus far. But anyways, we're gonna get back to Brandon here. What are we gonna do about our entire like situation here? Oh, looks like we've got a little event, so that's what we're gonna do first. A Reachman courtier slinks in. He bows before me, eyeing my guards nervously. I come from a place of splendor, says this toady, Tywell. Let's take a look at this man. Tywell Clint. The courts of King Garland, were I to leave his employ, many functionaries would come in my company, mere insects, but by our dutiful labor the court is made majestic, and we wish not to remain bound to that rattling king. We would offer our service to you, O Lord Paramount. Why does this guy want to come to the wall? What are you running from? Because nobody comes to the wall wielding. These defectors know the ways of refinement well. Skilled clerics would better run this court. Let's see. We scurry home, you treacherous cockroaches. Yeah, we don't need you know, sycophants coming in here begging for our attention. No, we will send them on their way. That was that little event there. But yeah, the biggest problem facing us right now is that we don't make very much money. I had to give White Tree away because it's a tribal holding and we don't have the capacity to feudalize it yet because we don't have any money and we're not getting any money. As you can see, we're at -4 here. We're going to have to do something about that. So one of the things I was trying to think of how we could possibly do something about this. And one of the things that we can do is petition the king. And if we go into petitions here, we can go to our elder brother, whom we did make up with at the funeral. So he does like us, 92. We can petition the king. And what could we petition him for? Well, we could petition him for a council seat, which, you know what? I didn't consider. So what I'm looking at here is granting us a claim. Now, requests that King Donner grant you a claim title of his. Now, what I was looking at for that was potentially getting one kind of castle, one county down here, you know, south of the wall, and that would probably be Coldstream. It's the best of the ones that he's holding that we could get, and it would give us 0.5 in tax. So this could possibly be useful. I suppose the other option is if we joined the Liege's council and we became the steward. Well, the steward we could get some money from that. I think, oh man, how much do you make from being the steward? +3? That might be better. Are we even capable of being the steward? We're not good at it, that's for sure. We're just average. Well, you know what? We could possibly, I mean, we could potentially do an okay job at it if we had our wife, switch over to manage our domain. What's the better option here? We do need to petition him for something. Oh, modify vassal contract. Well, at least our taxes are low. Council rights guaranteed? What if we increased our feudal levies now? Oh, petition the king. I'm pretty sure if you're the steward, you get +3 gold. That would be presumably Oh, wow. I like how he's got the Tully banner up here. Interesting little turn of events. Stark banner up here, and then the Tully banner. What's better? Honestly, I think the council appointment's going to be better. There's a chance that he wouldn't even give us this claim of land, but a council appointment could work out for us. So I think we are going to petition the king for a council appointment. We're going to get some mountaineers with us. There's a little bit of danger. That's fine. On our route back, we're going to do the same thing that we did last time, and we're going to stop over here in Shadow Tower. And then, as somebody mentioned, we don't need to stop in to click on every one of these. We just need to make sure our path goes through them. So that there should be fine. So we're going to check over the other half of the wall on our way back. A little bit of danger. I don't want to get too much more money. What is this? Step. Let's see. Desert Warrior, is that for step danger? Yeah, okay, there we go. That takes care of most of it. And that doesn't cost too much gold. So I think that's what we are going to do. We're going to hope that our brother accepts our petition to join the council. Now our mother's joined us at the court. Perfect. And now we will head down here. And yeah, we'll take over from Lady Maria Blackwood if we can. Because that, I think, is going to give us the best chance for some money. So, okay. Looks like we're here. So, are we petitioning? Where's the event? Let's see. Okay. Unfortunately, you have arrived at a difficult time. Why is that? What's going on? He just sends us home? That's a little bit insulting. Yeah, what is he even doing that would be distracting him? I'm not entirely sure. There's no wars going on. He doesn't seem to be attending anything. Unless he's hosting something. Alright, well, either way, we're going back through here, through all these castles. Thank the gods, we have returned home. Let's see. Grand Tour, Grand Tournament. Yeah, is our brother hosting something? Doesn't seem like it. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll have to go back at some point and try to make our petition again, but I think we are a little bit insulted by our brother ignoring us there. But there we go. We probably got another martial perk out of that, and I think that we are going to spend that one. Oh, it was just enough. That's perfect. I think we are going to spend that one on lowering the Casus Belli cost, because that is going to be pretty useful to us, I think, going forward, because we don't have a ton of prestige. And so, doing some of these wars is going to, cost us prestige here. We could potentially do a war against Queen Mole. She doesn't have a ton of troops here. Oh, wow, look at her husband. One-eyed man. Berserker. Interesting. We could try to attack Queen Mole here. Conquer a county from her. Wouldn't mind getting the Gorge. That could kind of combine over here if we get Crow's Creek as well. Interesting. Their military strength is inferior. Yeah, we should be able to handily defeat them. I think that might be... let's let a little time pass. We are lazy after, are we? Well, I mean, although we did... You know, we did say unrelenting devotion, so maybe we're not lazy in this moment. We do have to accomplish our goal. So I think maybe we will do that war after all. So yeah, we're going to go for the gorge here. I think that makes... Unless we go for Skull Peaks. Because it's right across the bridge. That might make even more sense. Yeah, take the bridge, then we go for the gorge. Maybe. Yeah, let's try to take the lands just across the Bridge of Skulls. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. But anyways, we're declaring war. Queen Mole, you will face the wrath of Brandon Stark. Let us go up here, and we're gonna need to call in our allies. Presumably, I mean, this costs quite a bit of prestige, right? But oh man, we don't have the troops. I think we'll just call in. Let's just call in White Harbor, because we get 10,000 troops for 150, and that should be fine. So there we go. Let's raise all our armies. We do know, as somebody in the Discord informed us, the kind of buggy thing with the armies, there should be a way to kind of get around that, and so I'm not really as worried about that now as I was before, so... Okay, King Kyleg's joining in. Yep, that makes sense. Let's check our troop numbers. 14,000 versus 8,000. Yeah, we should be fine. Although I don't want to face their forces just yet. I want to make sure that the White Harbor troops get here first. But yeah, I think we should be good. Our northern troops are obviously quite a bit more capable. Could we lead this army ourselves? I mean, we're not a terrible commander. I like that we've got our spear here, which I did go and rename to the Wolf's Fang. Maybe not the most imaginative name, but if you guys have any better names, then just let me know. Looks like the troops from White Harbor are going to be here soon. We'll probably take Rose Tree first, and then, well, we don't really need to take Rose Tree, but yeah, let's go here, and we'll go and siege down this, I guess. Yeah. We're getting a little bit of attrition here. 100 casualties is not insignificant for the amount of troops that we have, but I think we'll be okay. We could go and try to smash their forces. Let's see. Yeah, our allies are going to join us. So you know what? Let's go. Let's get involved in a battle here. Let's get Brandon leading a fight. You know what? This is going to be the better place to fight them, though. Because defending a river crossing, defending in Glacier, more men-at-arms. Yeah, so this should be better. Hopefully we'll be able to hold off, because I'm worried that our allies are going to get caught over here. There's no way we're going to escape in time, so... Would switching our commander give us an advantage here? It would. Because he's got... advantage in provinces affected by winter. But Brandon's gotta go and do it himself, right? Surely. Okay, no, looks like our allies are able to actually move in over here. That's perfect. All right, so our allies are gonna get involved. And there we go. Brandon is gonna get in his first, leading his first army here. And, ooh, it's actually, you know, it's not completely... way in our favor. Lord Eric had his head ripped off by Queen Ygritte of First Forest. Wow, one of our guys had his head ripped off. That is crazy. Oh, that was our new Castellan. I had just put that guy in the position of Castellan. Okay, well, things are turning in our favor, but this was actually a harder fought battle than it could have been. Or yeah, I mean, yeah, that was not easy there. Dang. All right, so looks like we are successful though. So this is gonna give us a good chunk of war score here. But actually, man, we you know, that was a kind of a rough one. This is the Kingdom of the Forest troops coming in over here. So I'm tempted to like try to maybe go and hit them with our allies as well before they can go and maybe like team up. No, it doesn't seem like we're gonna catch him here. All right, so let's get some sieges done then. Huh, looks like some Manderley troops disbanded there? Not sure what's up with that. How many troops? Yeah, okay. Suddenly they have the troop advantage, so I am gonna call in Last Hearth here. And do we call in the Manderleys of the Moat? Oh man, another 75 prestige? It might be worth it, honestly. I mean, with the Umbers here, surely we should be fine, right? Yeah, let's get the Umber troops. They're close by, so it won't take them that long to raise up here. We're gonna get the sieging going down, so that should be fine. Yeah, the Umber's got, you know, almost 5,000 troops. That's gonna even things out a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Definitely a lot more evened out. So we just need to get these sieges done. We did win that successful battle. That was plus 34 war score, so that's nothing to scoff at. You know, it was a hard fought battle, but oh, and our wife is pregnant. We do need a new Castellan, so I probably should put somebody in charge of that. I'm going to put Grand Mayor Flint in here because he's actually got pretty good diplomacy, and I do want to keep boosting our diplomacy up as much as we can here. Oh yeah, we should take a look at the details of that battle because we did see some people dying in there. So Logan the Bear, yeah, Logan the Bear slew Alfin while he was retreating from battle. Rogar of Matchwood Set, wounded Chieftain Barak and Chieftain Halleck, so good on him. Daisy Mordar maimed Chiefess Morna, that's pretty good. Oh, and we lost Grand Mayor Domeric. We lost Barthagin of Roastfield, one of those Night's Watch recruit guys. We captured Val after the battle, so there we go. Nice. Not too bad all told. We didn't lose anybody major there anyways. I could ransom this person back, and I am going to do so because money is money. And we like money over here in the wall because we don't get it. We don't get a lot of it. So our allies are hanging around instead of sieging. I guess we could probably break off and then go and siege this. We're gonna take attrition damage, but you know what? That's probably okay. There we go. Yeah, we just gotta really kind of watch out. Okay, and this is ooh, okay. They're probably coming in. Yeah, let's. All right, so we just took some troop damage for no reason here. Okay, everybody's gathering back. We might be able to get this siege done in time. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's good because that is going to give us some war score and also would have given us the defender advantage here. But they've got a lot of troops over here. So can we handle that many troops? That's the question. These wildlings are not, you know, we can't scoff at the wildlings. Yeah, Queen Mole, or Morna, or Mole, whatever her name is. Queen Mole, the Cruel. Yeah, she was able to bring in some troops here. I feel confident that our troops can beat the enemy. But, yeah, I'm not completely confident that we'll be able to beat them easily. That's kind of the thing. How much prestige do we get if we win this? If we enforce our demands, we get, well, only 75 fame, which is essentially the same as prestige, I believe. Or maybe it doesn't even... Oh, yeah, okay, there. It's the prestige. I see, I see. So, that's a good question of whether or not we should... Should we retreat back to the wall? We've captured a little bit of land. Should we get back to the wall and build our troops back up? Our allies probably need to build their troops back up a little bit as well. Yeah. Man, I'm a little worried about facing them in battle here just because of how tough that last one was. But if we could maybe get their troops split up or get, fight a defensive battle. If we can fight a defensive battle, okay, looks like we are going to be fighting a defensive battle. I'm hopeful for this one. Defending in Taiga, defensive buildings, better army commander, higher quality, more men-at-arms. I'm hoping that this is all going to pair up and get us to... Oh, man, okay. Wow, the wildlings are going to actually pull off a victory here. Dang. All right, so... Oh, Kodrin Tind was cloven in half by Morna's mighty axe. Damn. Okay, so we're going to actually suffer a loss here. That is unfortunate. All right, wildlings aren't, we can't scoff at the wildlings, that's for sure. Your defeat at the Gorge has tarnished our rule, damn. Take a look at the details of that battle. Events here. Martin Manderley of the Moat, a wounded Borok Redbeard, good for him. Kodrin Tind was slain. Lord Joraman of Rhymegate did some damage, but yeah, we lost some people here. Dang. We can't get a diplomacy perk, so I'm gonna probably get inspiring rule here. But yeah, we gotta retreat. We gotta pull back here and get our troops back in line. Let's go to Castle Black. Let's hold Castle Black, defend that if we can. And we have another daughter, Lady Lyra. Okay, that, considering we have 5 daughters so far, I do want to look for a matrilineal marriage for Lady Alice. I did pick somebody out here, and that was Benjacott Riswell. Good northern lad. He's got good traits going on too. Just, honest. He's got the comely trait, so that's not too bad. We can't arrange a marriage here between him and Lady Alice, and they will accept a matrilineal marriage, so there we go. That is going to be accepted there, so I think this is... I had already checked, and this is probably one of the strongest ones we could get, which also means we have an alliance with the Lord of the Rills, which means that we can, well, one, end our regency, and we can also call our new ally to war for another 150. Yeah, I think we should do that. It's gonna be our best bet. Theoretically, if these guys duke... Oh, there we go. There's some more Manderley troops coming in. Let's see if the tide is turning in terms of the numbers here. We're now at minus 26. Yeah, that battle hurt us quite a bit. I'd love for them to come and attack us. I'm just building up our troops up here and just gonna play it by ear here. You know, we don't have to really quickly go into this war or anything like that. We can let our troops kind of gather back in. Let's see how the troops lining up here. I think next time, yeah, we're just going to go straight for Skull Peaks. So I think what we're probably going to want to do is come over here to Shadow Tower. We're going to cross the Bridge of Skulls. And then we're going to go into Skull Peaks. Oh, what? It's not allowing us? How is this not? Oh, that's unfortunate. I totally thought you could get across here like this. Maybe only if you hold both sides? I don't know. Very interesting. Let's see. All right, so we're... Oh, man, they got a lot of troops, actually. Dang. Okay, well, we'll see how things play out. I am going to slow time down a little bit. We're going to lose some troops here, but you know what? That's... Oh, there they are. Okay, what if we hold here? Man, they've got a lot of troops just hanging around there. That is not ideal. Okay, can we siege down this place here? Are they going to come for us again? I think probably they will. What do we have here? We're being invited to some events. King Donner, oh, his queen has died. Queen Ephemeria Malister died. Flagellated herself to death. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. But yeah, we've got other things to deal with here. Oh man, I'm a little bit worried, but we do have like a like the number advantage is not that bad. Well, 10,000. That could make a big difference here. I'm pretty hesitant about all of this here. They don't look like they're coming in for an attack though, which kind of signals to me that they don't think they could win if they did. So that means we can probably get this siege done. Oh, Logan the Bear died from his wounds. Aw, he was a good fighter, man. Man, we did lose some guys from some of our... We've lost Kodrin Tind. We've lost Sweeney. We've lost Logan Amazon as well. Not, yeah, I mean, war is difficult here. The Castle Black School of Translator, with the spirit of learning reigning in the realm, scholars from all the region have been dawdling in the libraries of my domain. Perhaps I could direct their energy into something fruitful. The learned wanderer Farland presents an opportunity. My lord, I have mastered a dozen tongues and could help you organize a translation team. Let us scour the land for a skilled translator and put them to work at Castle Black. Oh, we do not have that much money. Novice Farland joins our court. Translation effort for 30 years. Libraries are so much bother. We could probably spend 20, right? And having this guy in our court is not that bad. He's got good skills, and that gives us an extra maester. So, yeah. Let's bring him in here. Oh, man. Yeah. This war is a little tougher than I thought. Queen... You know what? I feel like King Kyleg is the easier of the two, like, Redbeards here. Like, Queen Mole the Cruel, she's kind of badass. Whereas, like, King Kyleg, you know what? We kind of kicked his butt. But, yeah, Queen Mole is a no pushover, that's for sure. What we want to do is get this siege done here, which it looks like it's going to go through in just a second. And then, oh man, if we could bait them into coming, you know, and attacking the wall, that would potentially get the forces of the north involved. But I don't want to have to rely on our brother to bail us out here. So, yeah, this is not an ideal situation. I wonder what we can do about this. Like, they've got so many troops over here. I mean, can we do a white... They won't accept a white peace. How close are they? Oh, wow, they're far away from accepting it. Yeah, of course, because they're winning right now. Let's see. Could we, like... Could we get them into a fight? I just want to see kind of, like, where their troops are moving to, what they're doing over here. Oh, looks like the Manderleys have decided to go and fight over here, which is okay, great. It's not those weren't even like our main enemies, so that's fine. So we'll go and assist. Okay, that means that they're gonna go siege this down, which means maybe we can sneak back in and siege down Skull Peaks. Oh wait, they're coming here. Let's skedaddle out of here. Oh no, okay, we gotta go. Oh no, I don't think we're gonna win this fight here. Could we? They've got 8,000 more troops. No, they've got 11,000 more troops coming in. Oh boy. Yeah, I was expecting this war to be a little easier than it was, just considering how the last one went, but the wildlings really... They pulled in a lot of... I mean, we're fighting all of this, but man, they pulled in a lot of troops. 30,000 wildlings. Certainly nothing to scoff at. I mean, we can't just abandon our allies, though. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is obviously not ideal. I think if we tried to just go for you know, this county over here, they're probably just going to come and attack us anyways. after they finish this battle. So maybe we just go in and try to fight it. I don't think this is gonna go well. We might, yeah, we're gonna lose this this one as well. Damn. Oh, and we lost Rogar of Matchwood Set died as well. Oh man, we're losing all sorts of characters in this war here. Damn. All right. I mean, we might just end up like either we might have to just call this war off. Yeah, we're at minus 82. Best case scenario, they come and try to attack us, and that brings in the forces of the king here. But yeah, I mean, details of that battle, events, Captain Rogar of Matchwood Set slain by Chieftain Borok Sealcut. That is not how I was hoping things would go, certainly. I mean, yeah, the numbers, it seemed like they were in our favor at first, but they really boosted up there. He's got 15,000. Yeah, I mean, I know he was lowered a little bit from the war, but I wasn't expecting them to go up that many troops. Like, even though our northern troops are superior, I don't think they've got quite that much of an advantage. Yeah, 30,000 versus 12,000. It's just not enough. This is going to end up probably being a bit of a failure for us. Can we possibly turn this around? I mean, surely there's a way. I've turned around crazier battles than this before. But yeah. Oh my gosh, we think our wife might be sleeping with someone else again? She can't be. Like, almost all of our children, have our coloring here, so no. We asked her last time. I don't think she is. I think it's fine, surely. Oh yeah, we did have some daughters that we can designate guardians for. What is she? She's learning? Oh, well, you can learn under the maester. That seems completely acceptable. Yeah, I mean, maybe we can build our troops back, but this one looks, what's going to happen if we do have to surrender? Not that much. We pay a little bit of gold, but honestly, not that much. So this won't be a devastating defeat in terms of like what we actually lose, but it will be devastating to our morale, essentially. So yeah, I mean, yeah, we need a new steward and stuff here. You're always there for me. My daughter Alice approaches me. That's what it means to be a guardian, we say to our daughter here. Daron the Unsmiling of House Sanders. I mean, this guy looks kind of cool, and yeah, he definitely ain't smiling. Sure, you can be our steward. You seem like kind of a badass. I like you. Yeah, so I don't know. Do you guys think that there's any way we can pull this? Oh, we're at minus 99%. No, this war is surely over. I don't see how we can possibly, yeah, minus 100. Dang. Well, you know what? We don't lose wars very often on this channel, but I'm kind of happy sometimes when they do happen because, you know what? Winning all the time may be fun in when you're playing for yourself, but, when it's a roleplay series, sometimes overcoming adversity is the more interesting story. And so, Brandon might have gotten emboldened by his early victories over the Redbeards, but the wildlings are no pushovers. Keep in mind, it was only like 40, 50 years ago that the wildlings they smashed through the Night's Watch and they invaded a huge chunk of the north. That wasn't that long ago. The wildlings are no slouches. And yeah, we're going to have to overcome this defeat here and figure out how we will approach the next war, because we still do have our, quest from our father. And so we're going to have to do our best to accomplish that, even though he has passed away here. So yeah, we're going to do our best to overcome this. But you know what? Losses happen. So Yeah, if you got any suggestions for what we should do going into this, how we can rebuild, how we can recuperate, let me know. I think part of it is going to be trying to, petition for a council seat on our brother's council, but maybe he doesn't want us on there considering the loss we just suffered. But yeah, we've got a lot of work to do, and it ain't gonna be easy, but we overcome adversity here on this channel. So let me know your comments down below, Wanderers. And before you go, some of you have already clicked off the video, but there's one last thing I wanted to ask you, and that is about the culture here in the Northern Mountains, which, as you can see, is Northern clans, but is ruled over by someone from House Then, and we have mostly Forest Man dynasties here. Well, some Northern clan, some Forest Man, some Magnaric people here. What would you imagine that this culture of wildlings, Northern clan, and Thens could turn into? Because I might go in and create a cultural hybrid here for this new kind of Northern Mountains culture here that's based on, a little bit of Then, a little bit of Forest Man, and a little bit of Northern Clan. So let me know down below what you think would be an interesting kind of mixture of these cultures. I mean, you can take a look at the Then culture here. I'll just go briefly through this so you can see what kind of things that they have. Then the Northern clan over here, Eye for an Eye, Loyal Subjects, clans of the North. And then the Forest Man culture over here, Eye for an Eye, Forest Fighters, Savage, Wild, Enchanted. There's some similarities between them all. So let me know down below what you think of that, because we will be dealing with that probably sometime in the next few episodes. So until then, Wanderers, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.